Hello everyone. Welcome to Natique Yarns here in Elk Grove, California. As Susan she likes a very straight camera. I'm like,
I do.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. You guys can't tell, and if you can, just tilt your head a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. What a weekend. We got an extra day off, but it sure doesn't seem like it.
It's because we worked a day in between the extra day off, but
Yeah.
it did sort of feel like it.
It did. It was nice. I got to go to the baseball game, and then on Saturday I went to the a cabin near the ocean, which is always my favorite. So I'm excited. I'm nice and relaxed. It's interesting when you're not at your house, you can relax.
Yeah.
Because there's not the million things that you think you should do. And looking around the place, there's things that I think could be done, but it's not my job.
No.
It's not my job.
Not your problem.
Sleeping in, just loving it. Oh my God, it was great. And I had fish and chips one day. It was great.
Nice.
I worked on a new project. I'm going to show you guys because I want to show you kind of the knits. What do we call it? Knits that fit.
Yeah. So
I have been working on a one-skein version of Love Notes. I'm going to tell you, I am doing the smallest size, which is a 38. I didn't follow the directions exactly. I didn't do a provisional cast on. I didn't even read that. I saw the cast on number and I was like, ooh, who wants a rolled hem? I think I'm going to rib it. So mine may be, I still think it's going to be okay. I think it's just going to be a wider yoke than yours.
Yeah,
and if it's too much, I can pick up and do a row of decreasing. It'll look like anchor.
Right.
I just finished putting my markers in to do the raglan, which I forgot. I've already knit this twice, but a long time ago. And I'm going to show you guys why I like the knits that fit. I'm someone who puts, you guys see how tiny this is? I'm knitting the whole sweater on a 16-inch circular. Why? It's faster.
Crazy town.
How many rows do you have past the, when you do raglan? Is it
not
a lot?
very many, no.
Oh, so I'm almost done.
It's like, raglan is like 6 rows, and you might have 1 or 2 plain, but I don't even think there's that.
All right, here's my knits that fit. It might be a little short, but we're going to wing it anyway. And you're going to, do you guys see how I push my stitches? I get them up as close as I can. And then I just hold the fabric underneath. Sometimes this one's not so bad because it's on, I think you're on a 9. So I think I'm on an 8, or were you on a 10? I'm 1 below Susan.
Forgot. I think I was on a 10.
And let me tell you guys, I didn't swatch.
I didn't either.
Here's another news. We have one skein.
Oh wait, I did swatch, didn't I?
You did.
I did.
And you got a good gauge.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's going to fit. There's a lot of room for growth in this.
I swatched on a 9, then went up to a 10 and started.
Yeah, close enough.
I'm going to hold that so we don't have
It's not a fitted, I mean, it's not supposed to be fitted.
No.
It's supposed to be loose. That's why I was like, okay, I'll do the smallest size, which is a 38. So it'll be a little fitted over the chest, but will be big other places. I tie a knot like this in, but I want to show you how pretty this is. Now look, that's still not enough, but look at,
it's gorgeous.
do you know, I'm like, oh, did I make any mistakes? I didn't, but one of the things, until you block it, for me, the left second yarn over tends to be bigger than the right. This is one skein of the yarn that was private labeled for us. We'll call it a white label. No, this is Community Love. It's a really high silk, little bit of mohair, very, very soft, and I'm loving this color. You guys know, I told you I'm embracing pink. The next 3 sweaters are all pink.
Nice.
Beverly,
we are here in your corner for you. She's got some things going on here.
Oh, no. Well, I hope you feel better soon. All right. So that's what I'm working on. Really fun. I like this double decrease. Susan will block it. I don't know if I'm going to hand knit once I split. I may put it on the machine. That's kind of I'm trying to get better about just putting it on the machine.
Ooh, Linda wants to make love notes with the red. That would be gorgeous.
I mean, okay, you guys, I think you could maybe cast on 10 less stitches, do the ribbing like I did, and then just do a row of increase once you go straight to your knits.
That would work.
And then you don't have to pick up later, because I don't want to pick up later. I can tell you that. That's nonsense. Why wouldn't, this is my thinking, why wouldn't they just have you cast on the right amount of stitches, do your ribbing, and then do an increase row? That just seems easier. So if you want to help cheat the system like I do, just let me know. Send me a message, hello@knitiqueyarns.com.
I can't even find where I can't feel it. Oh, it's right there.
I just don't want to do that.
I know. I'm like, does it give it more stability? What the heck?
Not a ton for this. And I didn't drop down a needle size. I did.
Yeah, I didn't tell.
I did it in the same size. So this is, look at how much I have left though.
You're going to use it all.
You think so?
Oh, trust me. I had, it's in my bag. I can't show you guys. I had that
she had
much
like
left.
this much
tiny,
left.
Tiny
So
amount left.
once I split, I'm going to do the sleeves. I'm going to divide it in half at that point, and that's how much I have for each front. I don't, actually on you, because you're taller than I am, perfect length for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll show you guys.
Susan's a few inches taller than I am, maybe more than a few. I'm 5'4".
Yeah. Well, yeah, 2 inches.
All in the chest though, because I'm short-waisted, you're long-waisted. That's what I've been working on. Here's what Susan's been working on. I love showing off her projects. It's almost like I knit it, but I can't wait. This is
oh my God.
Her. Wow.
I know, right?
Yeah. For everything that you did this weekend, this is like you're going to finish another sweater this
weekend. Yeah.
Well, how much more do you have left to do?
2 more colors.
That might be too long for you. You're going to want to really pair it against your favorite.
Well, I tried it on, which is why it's on 2 needles. I tried it on, and it's only about right here.
Oh, okay.
It's
I could
like
see that.
A high
is
waist.
this a color, or is this a color?
Get where you guys can see it. So from the green line to the bottom blue line is a color. Or
I'm just curious, does this help you guys, like when we talk about our projects and what we're going to do? And this is from 2 Knitting Addicts, let me tell you.
Green to blue.
So that's 4 1/4 inches.
That's not bad, because she says it takes about 4 1/2, so I'm not too far off.
I just think, so you still have 2 more colors, or is yellow one of your colors?
No, I have 2 more after the yellow. I'm just halfway through the yellow transition.
Okay, so if we paired it like this, you're here in the yellow.
Yeah, you can ignore these two
Boy,
of these rows.
We're talking that might be 10 more inches.
That might be a little long.
Yeah, try it on. We don't want it too long. There's a fine point. This is what I was telling everyone. Most women carry weight in their belly. You don't want it below your belly, because then it hugs it. There's this fine line that you're not pulling it down all the time, but you want it to end right at it's not too short for you.
As I tug on my top, you guys, that was a joke.
My shirt that you're wearing?
Yeah.
God, it was really long on me, because it's long on you. Isn't this gorgeous, though, you guys? This is using Merino Cloud Fade Packs.
Yep.
But you could...
It was a Lattice Love. It was a 6-pack.
A 6-pack.
Yeah, but you could do it with a 5 easily. It's written for 5 colors, 5 to 10.
Isn't it pretty? What color are you going to end with?
I would have to show you a picture.
Oh, you can show me later. We'll show them tomorrow.
Very neon. Yeah.
Isn't that gorgeous, though? Anyway, what's everyone else working on?
Trying to think.
I'm currently monogamous.
Oh,
which
I
is
am
shocking.
so not. I finished what I'm wearing. I went back to the Devon's Hella Good Boss Lady Pink project.
Oh, I can't wait. That's on mine.
I am finishing another something. I picked up my Art Yarns Cashmere new shawl. Not new. I picked up an old shawl out of the cashmere.
Lots of good things. So thank you. Thanks. Melanie's winding yarn for the cruise. Joyce says she loves seeing our projects in progress. That's too many P's. Oh, Joyce, all your projects are in a timeout? Oh.
Time to start something new.
Yeah, that's what I say. Start something new. I have a pile of timeout projects. Some just need to be sewn, and they're thinking about why they need to be sewn. But
why they need to be?
Yeah.
Thinking about what they've done, their
what
life
they've
choices.
done, that they need to be sewn.
Oh, nice. Melanie's taking 2 wild sunflower skeins and making the Irish shawl. All right.
I love it. Lots of good ones. So, we still haven't done our patterns. We will do that tomorrow. It was a rough start to the morning. As always, the computer, we're just going to say that. All right, our monthly grand prize is going to also include 3 patterns. But we have this gorgeous insulated mug. It could be for coffee. It could be for iced coffee. It could be for water. One of mine is only for water because I feel like you can taste the coffee. And I know it's stainless steel. But you know what I like at the top of these? Because you could squish in a straw, but you just slide it closed. Knitting fuel. We have 2 pairs of socks. Crazy Cat Dude. And hey girl, I've noticed you've been really rocking it lately. We have my favorite travel lotion that people stop me when they see me pull it out because they think the saying's really funny. I think it's funny too. I love this one. It's a little bit of lavender with some lemon. It's not overpowering, but it absorbs really quickly, so you don't have that greasy film to your on your hands, which transfers. Jackie says she's anxiously awaiting her Boss Lady yarn. It's all packaged, ready to go. Okay, we have a beautiful skein of Noro Saiun. Here's a little bit about it. It is a DK weight yarn, more than 500 yards. Natsumiki is the Japanese word for summer's in the air. I'm just grateful that summer's not in the air in Northern California. We're loving this weather that we're having. It's a cotton silk polyamide blend. We have a beautiful skein. We've been selling that bag of worsted pretty well. This is a color 274 amphibian. Worsted was the original Malabrigo that they debuted in 2005. We had so much of it. It used to come in feed sacks that were sewn and smelled like vinegar. And I love it. When we got our new one, I was like,
vinegar.
Oh,
vinegar. So good.
This is a single ply worsted weight. It is highly feltable, but really beautiful. And we also have a luscious Cumulus Degradé by Juniper Moon. This is a vegan. It's Israeli Mako cotton with a little bit of nylon for strength. Look at that gorgeous color whirl that you're getting. A fun pop-up strawberry blossom pop-up bouquet and matching card. I love these. One of the things that I like is the bigger card tells you need to put 2 stamps on it. So it doesn't just say extra postage. It literally tells you slap on 2 of those. We have sweet and savory spinach dip if you're coming to our Knit and Nosh, which is this Friday night from 5 to 8. 5 to 8. I'm going to debut a few new flavors, and I was going to do the bread, but we don't have any for sale, so I'll bring something else. My favorite Japanese dumpling bag. I love the orange and pink.
That was aggressive at the door.
That was.
We have multiple signs up and somebody really yanked on it. So what do you guys think of this grand prize? It is pretty darn amazing. It is valued at over $200, and we will... Well, how you get entered every time you make a purchase in the month of, what are we in, July?
July!
You will get 1 entry per completed transaction, and we will add everything up and do the drawing Friday, August 1st.
We may need another bag for this.
I know, it's not quite big enough, but...
No, it worked. We'll work on this today.
Yep.
I do love this. It's so pretty. A little vignette.
Display. I know, isn't that cute?
Yes, it's so cute. If you're wondering, look at this beautiful vignette that you did.
Yeah.
I love it.
I had a moment of, oh my gosh, I could do this.
Thank you, Shelly. She says your prizes are always amazing. All right, our daily prize, fantastic Noro Silk Garden Sock. 330 yards of a sport weight. I like the Silk Garden sock solo because it is tweedy. I like this mushroom base. Really pretty taupey with lots of pops of color, and a fantastic pattern for this prize is Sunset Kisses. Wild Sunflower and Sunset Kisses probably are my two favorite designs that we did last year. Here you go. This beauty, we have sections of stockinette, garter stitch, yarn over knit together. Nothing's crazy about it, but you know what's nice? It just looks really good. Easy to do. Knit on a size 9 needle. Perfect for one of those DK weight yarns that are marinating in your stash. Wow.
Whoa.
Melanie made 4 pairs of socks yesterday on the machine. I have made a pair with her. We'll have to do it.
We need to try it, yeah.
It's fun. I'll have to watch it again, but it was really fun, and I do wear them. I did mine out of Cosette, of course, because why not? Anyway, so we've got that. How you get entered to win. These are great, easy. It's all through engagement. So the more you react, the more entries you're going to get. So every time you hit a reaction, you're going to get 1 entry for every reaction.
Melanie says, right, I think I'm something.
You are something. I think what's
fantastic.
good about that is you got to practice it again and again and again, and you're going to get better at it. That's like the top that I made last week. I don't know if I'm going to use that yarn.
Yeah?
Yeah, here's why. I think I'd wear it more if it were just a solid. So I'm thinking of doing it out of a mohair with the boucle.
Right, the one you wound?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
It's too, I'm never going to wear that.
It's very fun.
It's fun. But if I'm going to wear a classic, I was like, I should just do it in black.
Yeah.
Because that would really be fun.
Don't worry, I'll knit with it for you.
Squirrel. Okay, great. Gets faster after making 10 pairs. So as you go, socks.
Yeah.
I know there's some great things about that machine,
amazing.
and that's definitely one of them. Every time you comment, how many entries are you going to get, people? Or Susan? Right.
5 entries. So again, the more comments you make, the more entries you receive. Your quickest way is to click that little arrow in the corner, and you can share to your story, to your friends, as many times as you want. You can type a note or not, whatever you choose. Share to your stories is fun because then it pops up on your Facebook page and you're like, oh, I know what that one is, or you see somebody else's. Pretty cool.
It is. You're like, oh, they're part of our peeps.
Yeah, every so often I'll see it come up across mine and I'm like, oh, how cool.
Yeah. So there we go. You do need to make sure that you pop it back in. That's how you're going to get 11 entries for every share. And based on Saturday's video, let's see who the lucky peep is going to be for this great price. Kathy Delgado.
Congratulations.
Woo!
I do feel like I had an extra day off because I feel like
You feel a little more rested?
It was a long, quiet weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Did everybody craft yesterday? I know I did. I did about an hour, and then I'd rest, and then I'd switch needle sizes on something else and do about an hour on that. I did. I just kept switching and resting and switching and resting, which is unusual for me. Usually I just go, and don't stop in between them.
And also, you do want to rest and change needle sizes because otherwise
Definitely.
you can have some issues with your hands and your shoulders and.
Yeah.
For those of you who want a little bit more, today at 3 o'clock I will be going live on Zoom. It's the first pinned post when Everly was just a little turkey. Now she's 5.5, starting kindergarten in about a month, which is exciting. All right, let's do the yarn first. Yeah, let's do the yarn first. Okay, we've got 2 things we're going to showcase. We got in a huge order of one of our newer Noros and new colors also. One of the things that I like about this Noro is the price point is incredible. I'm going to see. I'm going to continue to try because maybe it'll work. Yeah, maybe there will be enough complaints. If nothing else, which I still don't understand why they changed it, but people can copy and paste it. All right, so what we are talking about is Noro Saiun. I don't have it in any order. I'm just going to pull them as I like.
That's pretty.
I love this color.
That is gorgeous.
This is more like the sunset. Sunset. Yeah, I'm going to say sunset. as opposed to sunrise. There's reds, red violet, a beautiful dark lime green, some apricot, sunflower yellow. I just think really, really well done in typical Noro fashion.
That's so
It
pretty.
is a single ply that the machines definitely create where it goes from one color to the next. You do get a tweedy look. Saiun is a 70% wool, 30% polyamide. And here's the nice thing about the polyamide. It does give it strength. I still think you could felt with it. It's just not going to felt quite as tight. That would be one to practice. But here's what I love. It's under $40 and the yardage is 495 yards in one skein. Right?
It is beautiful. Lisa Bowman, this is your skein. It's got everything in it for you.
Everything. I feel like it's got Natique in it right here. We have Lisa Bowman. It's just gorgeous. This is, and I hate how they have the colors on the insides now. This is color number 3. I love this. Be free from existing concepts and limitations. Pursue the image in our minds. I love this. Here's a little bit about the fiber. It's hand selected and inspected by Master Isiku Noro from the most reliable and ethical suppliers. Fibers are never treated with acids or harmful chemicals. They are gently spun to preserve original qualities and characters.
Nice.
Noro creates asymmetric patterns and complex colors to mimic the beauty of nature that surrounds you. I just love this. This is a hand wash lay flat to dry, but I'm going to say you could felt it. You just need to figure out how it's going to felt. Great, right, Trish? Great pricing for Noro. Saiun is rainbow in the skies. Again, color number 3. This is reminiscent of one of their first colors in Noro. In Silk Garden, it's the grays to the purples, and then there should be a little bit of green. Well, it's more like a gray green in here, but look at this beautiful. I even like that there's this really pop of violet, and then there's violet red, a little bit of lilac, a little bit of brown, charcoal, dove, pewter.
Color number? I forgot.
This is color number 12.
Nice.
All right, this one is color number 1. You can see from it we've got red violet. We have an apricot peach. We have the white going back into the red violet. This really dark, it's teal.
Oh, it is, isn't
Really
it?
dark teal, and then it goes into the tealy gray, a mushroom, a fawn, a dove gray, and it just goes on and on and on. Very easy to knit with. I think if you're making a sweater, you're going to embrace the joy of it not being identical. I do my best on fronts if I'm doing a cardigan to try and get it, but I think doing it in the round from the top down is the best way to do it, because then you're going to get what you get. I love this. It's really like a vermilion, this section right here.
Really pretty.
All right, next in the lineup, I think this is the new one. This is, hold on, let me look. This is not the new one. But this is one that we reordered because it sold so well. This is color number 10. I love how it starts out with a chartreuse, and then it goes into pine green, a little bit of forest, a little bit of emerald. We've got some lavender, sky blue, lots of variation. If you're someone who sees themselves as a summer color, this is a great summer shade. All right, I'm going to show you some patterns, and then we have, you're not going to believe this, 4 more colors to showcase. All right. Susan found patterns that some are one, some are two, some are more. This is 2 different shades of Saiun. And this is a mosaic pattern. This is one of my favorites because it's really easy. There's slip stitches, and then it's like you knit 2 rows, and then you knit and purl a row, and you still slip, but it offsets. Definitely this is one of the colors, though, with that bright yellow.
It's pretty.
Mm-hmm. And what is it making? The pattern is Alexia. This is one of the patterns that Noro put out for it. I love her hair. Mm-hmm. We sold a ton of this yarn based on this pattern. Really, really easy. I think it'd be fun to make it bigger as a blanket.
Yeah.
And you just keep shifting. Can I close the tabs?
Yes.
All right, we have Easy by Martina Bem. This only takes 1 skein. So I'll show you what it looks like out of Saiun. Not even 1 skein, but you could make it a little bit bigger, which I really like that. Here's what it looks like done. Isn't that fun? Oh, this is a really good one.
Yeah.
There you go.
Very fun. That's my kind of project, because it's going to have some short rows in it.
We have Flax Worsted, which is one of Tin Can Knits. I love them as a designer. I think they've done such a good job on creating patterns that really, you're buying one pattern for all these sizes. Look at this. This is a free pattern. Everyone needs to download this one. This is what it looks like in a solid color. You can see, change of dye right there. That's when I'm going to do a 2-row, 2-row. But look at, it's so beautiful. I would knit this. I mean, I'd like it in the self-striping too. Yeah. So pretty. All right, next we have the Zipper Sweater by Petite Knit. They have paired together Saiun with some silk mohair.
Premia, gorgeous.
Premia would be a great option for this. Let's see if we can get a bigger one. Top down raglan, nothing's crazy about this. You can see she's got a folded collar. You could do less if you wanted, but I kind of like that. Where it's cold, you would need something like this. Here we go. This is what it looks like. So cute. I mean, these are fun. I like that she did a black one, even though it's hard to show. But let me get that. Really pretty. I love the little bit of mohair and everything. All right, we have the Fioli.
God, that's gorgeous.
This is, again, I would say black is its secondary color. Maybe it's 2 skeins in Noro. We'll see in a minute.
Only listed one.
But... yeah, but obviously, oh no, black stash. Here's what it looks like. Oh, that's gorgeous.
I like this one.
Oh, so yeah. Boy, with the self-striping.
Right?
Gorgeous. This is beautiful. I'm surprised you haven't done this.
I know.
That's pretty. All right, we have the Louvre Sweater by Petite Knit. Nothing fancy, but I just think so wearable. Again, there's a mohair. You can tell. Do you see how there's this one on everything? You're seeing this different one. It just softens everything. Pretty. How many of you have knit with Noro? And what would be your favorite sweater? Hello, Dottie and Sarah and Nora. We have Grid Gamut by Samantha Gurin. How cute is that? Isn't she cute? Mm-hmm. This is, again, mosaic knitting. So there's a solid yellow paired with a Noro, obviously Saiun. I feel like Sonata, if you wanted to do it similarly, Sonata would work pretty good. They used a different brand, but look, oh, so pretty. And then let's see what it looks like. So cute. Great. That's a fun one. All right, we have The Shift by Andrea Mowry. Many of us have done a shift. Easy. I like using this self-striping with a solid. It's gorgeous.
It even works with 2 self-stripings.
It does. As long as, remember, you want to have a high-low contrast.
It's a fun pattern.
Gorgeous. All right, we have the Fioli again. Oh, let me go back.
Didn't know I pulled it twice.
Look at it. This is kind of nice with the white background. It's a fun display too. Look at all that Noro stacked up. Cute. We have, oh, Granny Paparuana. This is fun. I do love the granny, the cluster. Here's what it looks like.
So cute.
So wearable. Really cute. It's a little long, but I like that. I mean, her hands don't even go in her pockets, but that is definitely, I love how they have to say it's not a finished product. Ooh, this is nice.
This is cute.
Gazette by Allison Green. It's a little capelet, but not so tight on the neck. Really, oh, I forgot theirs does that. It looks like there's something else on top of it, fuzzy, but you could do it without the fuzz or with this fuzz. Lots of easy knitting. There's definitely increases along the stockinette, and then you have this edge, which I love. It's like a purl row, yarn over, knit 2 together in a purl row. Gorgeous. Ooh, 6-day crochet tranquil tides. Oh, this is a really fun boomerang. Sorry that it does that. Sometimes it moves. That's really pretty. She's got something on the edge.
Oh, yeah.
Let me do this. I love how she made a heart.
Oh, cute.
Yeah. One of the things that I would say when you're doing your crochet edge, as you're going around the border, just make sure it lays flat. A lot of times it tends to ripple because the stitch count is off. It's easy to do, like 4 inches, and then look at it and see if that works. All right, we have the Cloud Blouse by Petite Knit. Would be a gorgeous, easy, fast, fun project, and a little bit more weight than a double mohair or a fingering with a mohair, but I think the self-striping would be gorgeous. All right, I'm going to show you the 4 other colors, and then I'll show you the rest of the patterns that Susan has found. Ooh, I love this one. This is color number 6. Isn't my arm just beautiful? It's from this.
Oh, yeah, from leaning on your...
Leaning.
That's funny.
That'd be a fun little tattoo. Interesting. All right, here we go. We have beautiful natural shades with a pop of color. You can see this beautiful, really darker azure blue with the red violet. There's a little bit of pumpkin orange, and then the rest tend to be neutrals. We have all kinds of shades of gray, from dove to pewter to charcoal, this rusty brown section, kind of the mushroom, steely gray blue, really pretty. This is the new one because I'm looking at the yarn on the floor. I think this is
so gorgeous.
Definitely spring summer colors. This is color number 8. I don't know how we didn't get it before, or maybe it's one of the new, they don't always go in order.
Yeah.
But look at the section aqua blue to seafoam green. We have this gorgeous lavender pink wisteria section. Then you have like the ocean waves. There's whites to the more choppy blue. This color. Ooh, everything about that's gorgeous.
I want to see that one with this one for the shift, or any of the mosaic patterns.
Yes, this is when we're saying high contrast, something like this.
Those 2 together.
And the trick is, if you don't think they go together, they work.
You can do these 2 also.
Mm-hmm. All right, next for all of our blurple people, I know, how have you not seen this one?
I've seen
this is
it.
another. This is color number 2, all shades of purple. I mean, just a full range. This wisteria, lavender, and it's almost like eggplant, the really dark violet. It goes into more of a reddish purple, cornflower blue, maroon, and almost like a black right there.
That one and this one also.
I mean,
Orange and purple.
yeah, these two would go really nicely together. And last but not least, I think this is a beautiful sunrise. This is color number 11. This is also one of the newer colors. I love the electric yellow. There's vermilion. There's beautiful eggplant purple, a lavender, red orange, beautiful yellow. It's all kinds of jewel tones.
Elizabeth, you just missed your skein right here.
Oh, Elizabeth?
Yes.
Sure.
Amazing. And the one above it as well.
Hold on, I want to see. There we go. All right, I'm going to come from the end so you guys can see a few more of the accessories that you could knit with one if you wanted. This is Brain Freeze by Susan Ashcroft. Look at, here's one. You would do 2 colors.
It's so busy, but
Isn't that
it works.
beautiful? Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yep, I love that one. We have the Spring Sorrel by Wool and Pine. I feel like this is in one of my bags, languishing UFO. I do think it's really pretty. I think these little pickups, dips?
I was going to say it looks like a dip stitch.
It's a dip stitch where you go further down, would be beautiful in Noro. We have Sylvania. Again, this is, you can get 2, at least 2 out of 1 skein of Saiun. Now's the time to start thinking about doing things for your friends. Ooh, I love this. So it's not heavy on the neck. You're basically doing a cowl, and then you just bind off and work and decrease on this section right here. Beautiful. We have Anna Corday's pullover. Very simple. I love the styling. Oh, look at it in the short sleeve version.
Oh, that's got a double stockinette column, doesn't it?
Yeah, I really like that with the garter stitch in between. That may be going, has to go in our favorites. That could be for Boss Lady because I'm looking for a pattern.
Yeah.
And even those fingering, I know I could get the gauge in that. Ooh, Straussely by Anna Johnson. Fun little V-neck. Let me see if I can get a better picture. Let's see. The lighting's not so good in that one. Oh. All right, that's a better one. So she did a long sleeve version. I like the double lace section and then it goes around. I think that's really flattering. Here's someone who did it again, a little bit longer. I do love doing it as a short sleeve though too. You could easily just do a little ribbing there and be done. Remember, sleeves, schmeeves.
Yeah.
You don't need those. We have, oh, fun, Daily Waffle. That's pretty. I like this, the raglan right there. Oh, that's really fun. This would be pretty in the other two. Oh, I love that. We have BRB, maybe Be Right Back.
Mm-hmm. Very fun.
Mm-hmm. A little bit of, there's definitely, it's like a knit one purl, like a broken rib.
Yeah.
I like that. The yarn would definitely just be the star. Willow branch, always a great one. Oh my goodness. I wonder why that happens.
I don't know. It's so pretty though.
I like this lace work right here. It's like a fern lace. I like it's not quite so high on my neck. So cute. We have Gingerbread Sweater by Espace Tricot. When you're doing sweaters out of Noro, you could have something that has movement, but don't overthink it. The yarn's the star. Love notes would be gorgeous out of it, and you could easily get gauge.
Melanie says Noro yarn is always the star.
I agree.
For sure.
All right, Astropop.
All in one color?
All in one color would be gorgeous. We had Sharon Peterson did that. And it's beautiful. You're seeing the texture of this, but it's not too much. Let's see.
Fun.
3 shades of blue. I can't wait to see more of them as they're finished. How's Maggie doing on hers?
She's getting there.
Yeah, I mean, she'd already split.
Oh, yeah, she's got like, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 more inches before she's at the bottom.
Nice. Did she do the sleeves already?
I think so. I can't remember.
Yeah. That's a real good trick, though. Oh, I love this. This is a new pattern, Soft Focus. Really pretty. Great for Noro. You can see on the sleeves you're going to get bigger striping, but it's still beautiful. They have a mohair on top of it, which really softens the striping up a lot, which I like. Winter's Beach Cardi by Andrea Maui.
Oh, didn't realize it was quite that busy.
It is busy, but it does look good, and Nora looks great in cabling. They've done it quite a bit. Fun little cardigan. Oh, I like their patterns. This is Harlow Sweater V-neck. I really like it's a folded hem. Oh, this is that one.
You have to pull so tight.
So tight, and even it has 2 decreases right next to each other.
You'd almost have to come back and stitch it up. So
yeah,
it wouldn't
I've
show.
tried, and I mean, it's not like I don't know what I'm doing.
Right.
I know what I'm doing, and I still don't like the 2 together. I want a stitch in between. Ooh, I love this.
Nice on the back.
Yeah. That they've, interesting. I like that. I like that detail. Let me see if I can find a better picture for you guys. That's just a really fun detail. Interesting. We have Nerva by Mel Kennelly. Crocheted. Oh, V-neck crochet. Come back here, you. Really wearable. We're never going to forget all of our crocheters. I do. I like even this backward loop thing. Going through the back loop of the 2 gives you this really fun line. It's interesting where they placed it, though. And let's see if there's one more we can show you. Oh, well, this would be great. This is the Naima pullover.
Oh, you did that one, didn't you?
I feel like I did.
Is that your Saxony sweater?
It is. I was like, boy, this looks familiar. Yes, I did it out of Saxony. I love that sweater. Who knows where it is? I need
the back.
I need like a room just for my knits at this point. That was a fun one. I forget how to pronounce that. I don't even understand it. It was great. That was a really fun. Kristen's knitting it too. She's very close, I think, to being done. Look at this fun one.
Cute.
I love how she's like, oh, you want short sleeves or long sleeves? You can have both. All right, so one more look of our offering of Saiun, a Noro DK weight, 495 yards. I'm going to put them aside. We see orders coming in. Not to worry. We will pull them and get them out because the mailman hasn't come. I am excited about the UPS man's delivery today.
So pretty.
Woo! Hopefully I can get it done today and we can work on it. All right, next in the lineup, we have fun little socks. We have these, you guys know I love a fun sock with boots or tennis shoes, and I like them to be thinner because my feet are claustrophobic. So I like a real thinner sock. This is rayon from Bamboo. It does have a little sheen to it. The leaves have green. It has a little saddle. This is for women's, they size, sock size 9 to 11, shoe size 4 to 10, machine wash cold, tumble dry low, just like normal. Nothing crazy about this one. And then what I think looks so cute with Mary Jane's. Don't you have a thin pair?
I do, yeah.
These are the really thin. They look like they wouldn't be sturdy, but they are. They're not like nylons that run. Thank you, Crystal. This is a sheer pair with the daisy flowers. I love, this is the type of sock that I was telling you that I like to wear. So then you don't get a rub on the back of your heel. You just need a little bit of slide. Under $13. 53% polyester, 47% nylon. I've had, I think they were leopard. I can't remember the pair that I have. Was it leopard?
We did have some.
Yeah, but I've used them for a couple of years. No snags, nothing. But aren't those cute? What a cute little gift for someone you love. All right, what are we wearing? I have a little cute white sundress underneath that I swear to you, I don't know why I put my dress on before I brushed my teeth, but I got a spot right here and I was like, I'm not taking it off. I'm just going to wear a little slip over. This is Lady Lela. You guys know I knit 6 or 7 of these. This is out of Noro. It would be perfect. Double stranding this, and you do inside out. You don't have to do anything fancy. You don't have to match it. You could pick 2 colors and it'd be even more fun.
Ooh, that would be fun.
Really easy. I do 7 repeats before I split, and I think 13 after. I do like it a little bit shorter, but it's because I have a dress that has flow. You don't want it to hit right here. It could be up a little bit higher because, I mean, the thing is, I have like a high-waisted thing. I was like, wouldn't that be fun? Something more up like this. But anyway, that's what I'm wearing. I haven't worn it in a long time, but I was like, I'm wearing that today. I could have worn this. Oh, I'm in love with that. And we're going to debut Susan's new finished project. Here we go.
I finished Love Notes.
Isn't this gorgeous?
So lightweight. It's cozy. I'm not overheating other than a hot flash, but you know.
Isn't this, come closer. This is out of our new yarn, Community Love. It's a white label yarn that was dyed for us. We have a private label on it. Beautiful. It is what the yarn we're saying is essentially a DK weight.
Yeah,
easy. But Susan, what gauge did you get for this?
20? What did it call for? I was actually pretty much, I haven't checked it after I blocked it.
Yeah.
But
isn't this gorgeous?
It was pretty on gauge.
One skein. Susan would normally like it a little bit longer, but honestly, you know, it's great. Oh, I see what you're saying about this.
Yeah.
You have to hold it like
right.
at an angle.
To get it straight.
See. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah. Do a quick little twirl. I know. It does have a split hem.
Yeah, split hem.
And the pattern actually has it that you could do a high-low.
Yeah, I didn't have enough yarn to do that because we got it out of one skein, and I didn't want that anyway.
We wanted to show everyone you could do it out of one skein. And this is, did you do the smallest size too?
I did.
Smallest size, it really gets bigger than that.
And there's so much room in this. Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Maybe mine will be done next week.
Yeah.
Let's hope. If not, who cares? All right, my lovies, we will see you later. The boutique is open 11 to 5 Tuesday through Saturday. We have Knit and Nosh Friday night. Today and tomorrow, I will be going live on Zoom at 3 o'clock for Knit, Sip, and Hook with Boss Lady. Have an amazing day, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.